Citizen Television.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of the Planetary Persuader. I am Cosmic Kev, your host, and it is wonderful to be with you. Today is the 16th of August, and this horoscope goes through the 23rd. So, changes this week, folks. Sun is moving out of Leo and into Virgo on the 22nd at 4:02 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So on Thursday, the 22nd, which is a master number day, Sun moves into Virgo. So, and I always love this story. I love to tell this story because I think it's a good analogy of the difference between Leo and Virgo. So, there's this great festival, celebration, rock and roll concert, like Outdoor Lands or something like that. And all the Leos want to be there because it's the best show. It's a big celebration. What do the Virgos do? They say, I want to be a part of the cleanup crew afterwards. And they go down there and they find all these little baggies of special things and keys and money and jewelry and all this other stuff that they wouldn't have had. And they end up making money because they're part of the cleanup crew. Plus they get all these other goodies they find. So the thing is that I think a lot of times with Leo, we value the celebration so much that we forget the value. And Virgo is like weird enough to shun the celebration, like whatever, you go out there, have a good time. And then they go out and then they do their thing and they make bank. So that's part of the story. The other thing is that, Virgo is symbolic of the servant, symbolic of the virgin. Yeah, the woman with the bird in her hand or the shaft of grains. It's harvest time, folks. It's the last month of summer that we're going to be coming into. And so it's really precious. It's like gold. Plus there's a lot of food. I mean, Leo is really like the first harvest, but Virgo is like the main harvest. It's like everybody get out there and start working, man. We've got tomatoes, we've got pears, we've got apples, we've got watermelon, we've got pumpkins. We've got so much to take now, And so that's also a part of it too. Worker, sign of the worker, sign of the virgin, untouched. Sometimes the prude are very discriminating, but at the same time, appreciation of other races came during the Pluto and Virgo generation from 1956 to 1972. People, that was the change years, And so, I mean, if you're a person born during that time period, that change, like from the fall of 56 on through, I don't know when, in 72 it changed for good, but even at least 70, between the fall of 56 to the first part of 1970, this Pluto and Virgo thing is huge. And it inspired much world change in that we have to look at our health. We have to look at people who serve us or people that we think of as underlings in a totally different way. So that's a good thing. All right. But it's still Leo time, so let's just celebrate and have a good time. All right. Let's start now with the fact that this is the last week that Mars will be in Leo. But here we go. So we're starting out with a moon in Capricorn tonight. So at 8:25, whoops, whoo, that was flying high. At 8:25 tonight, the moon's going into Capricorn, Pacific Daylight Time. Capricorn moon. So I happen to know that in Vedic astrology, that's Sagittarius Nakshatra of Mula, which is getting to the root of things. And using herbs for healing. You know, a little bit of the maca root or some ginseng root can really elevate you, can make you feel good, and can, without hurting your body, help revive you and adjust you. So, and there's other roots that do wonderful things for us too. Burdock root is incredibly healing. Turmeric is incredibly healing. Ginger is incredibly healing. So getting to the roots, you know, it's part of what tonight's about. Anyhow.